Hello friends, our today's question is integer to Roman. What is given in this question is we are given an integer value, we need to convert to respective Roman number. Okay, so like 3 is converted into a triple I, 58 is converted into LV triple I. Okay, so what is the Roman number? It is basically a representation of an integer number where we are having some symbol associated with some values, like I is associated with 1. For 5 we write V, for 50 we write L, and respectively for 1000 we write M. So there are certain combinations also, like if I is placed before V, it is considered as 4, and if I is placed after V, it is considered as 6. Okay, in the same way, if C is placed before D, it is considered as 400, and C is placed before M, it is considered as 900. Okay, so these are some of the combinations. Okay, so what we need to do in this question, we are given an integer variable. We need integer number. We need to convert it into respective Roman. Okay, so like this is the chart, this is the mapping we are given. So when we talk about mapping now, so basically one thing is strike in our mind that okay, there is something we need, like we need to map this integer value with some character or the respective Roman number, like 4 is mapped with IV, 9 is mapped with IX, respectively 900 can be mapped with CM. Okay, so this strike in our mind, like we need to have a data structure like something like map to store these mapping. Okay, so what here it is given, this is number we have given, so we can have this map. Now what we can do here is now, like here we can see like 1194 if we split into, so it is 1000. Okay, it is 900, it is 90, and it is 4. So for 1000 what we have 1000, for 1000 we have M, for 900 what we have CM, and for 90 what we have XC, and for 4 what we have IV. So considering this, we can have M, CM, XC, and IV. So this is our answer. So this is basically our answer, MCM, XC, IV. Okay, so what we have done here, we have split it, like we have taken first value, then we have taken second value, then we have taken third value, then respectively we have taken values up till end, and then we have respectively mapped with the respective characters or string. Okay, and then we have appended all these into one, so in this way we are getting our answer. So like for this approach, first of all we can use map here to map these integer value with the respective character or string, but here I am using vector. I will use vector to vector. One vector will contain all the characters or all these IV, XL, and one vector will contain all these values, so like respectively. So we will have two vectors. So like if I am storing here 1010, so I will store X in the respective other vector, so they will be mapped through indexes. Like if I am pointing to 0 index, then I can say okay, if it is X, then its respective value will be 10. So in this way I will map these key and value in two vector form. So now let's look to its implementation. Okay, so first of all we will have our vector here, two vectors of consider int, like okay, key is equals to, so key will be our 1000, 1000 comma, then 900, then 500, then 400, then 100, then 90, 50. Okay, so we have our keys and our values. Now we will have our variable result, that will be in string, that we will return. So we initiate it with empty string. Okay, now what we'll do, we have to separate each number, and we have to map it against its respective value. Okay, So key we are having this as our integer number. Okay, so what we will do, we will iterate to this. Now we will iterate to this key vector, then we will check while what num is greater than or equals to keys of I. Okay, so what we will do, we will check if num is greater than or equals to key dot I. So like in this case 1, we are starting with 1994, so it is greater than num I 1000. Okay, so what we will do, we will append, or we will concatenate result plus is equals to values of I. Okay, so what we will have in this case, it is greater than, so we will have in result, we will have m. Okay, now what we will do, we will subtract that because next time we will do, so we have to do with 994 because 1 is already mapped to m. Okay, so what we will do, we will subtract it from nums. Minus is equals to keys of I. Okay, so in this way we will have our solution. Return RE answer. Oh, RESULT result. Okay, so what we have done is, now this time it will left with 994. So again iteration will be there. Okay, so what we will show, we will again start from here. So it will be greater than 900. Okay, so it will be greater than 900. So what it's against mapping, it is mapped against CM. So CM will be append to this result. So in this way our whole result will process. So now let's run this. It is accepted. Now let's submit. Okay, so it is submitted successfully. So what is the time complexity that we can have? So basically we are having only 13 values to iterate. Okay, these all sums up in 13. So we are only iterating to a constant number. So like O of capital O of 13. So it time complexity will be capital O of 1. Okay, so this is our time complexity. So thank you for watching.